Are you into color grading? Good news for you guys. Lumafusion does progress. But the thing is, do you have the right iPad for it? Let's find out in this video. Let's go! The stuff that I'm going to talk about is based on this article in Lumafusion, okay? I'll leave the link down below, okay? This was dated the 15th of October 2021, okay? So very recent, okay? 2 to 3 months, okay? Depends what time I post this up, okay? Using Apple Prores media in Lumafusion in iOS 15. Right now I have an iPad Air, but I have updated to iOS 15, okay? First thing you want to do is to know is your iPad is supported. Do you have the right iPad for color grading with Prores? Okay. Now let's go down. Device that supported Prores. Okay. iPad Pro with USB-C interface. All the generations are supported. Good news for you guys there. The new iPhone 13, iPhone 13 Pro is supported. The new iPad Mini, highly recommended, is supported. But this baby here, iPad Air, all models does not support the use of Prores media in Lumafusion. Oh no, I got the wrong iPad. No, you're not. No, I'm not. The thing is, Prores is only for guys and girls that really want to do color grading. For 95% of us right out there, we don't need Prores. Okay, it's gonna take a lot of memory, okay, to use Prores. And if you know how to shoot and you have the right camera, right nowadays, the Prores or the raw document is not the biggest concern, okay? Nowadays, most of the camera has really good color. So we're doing color right here, okay? So get the right camera and you should be alright. Let's check out the Prores format is supported, okay? So basically, you look at this document here, Apple Prores 422, Prores 422 LT, Prores 422 HQ, Prores 444, but the proxy is not supported. That's all. Okay, that's all you need to know. Okay. What does this mean for Lumafusion in the coming futures? Okay, 2 to 3 years. Nowadays, Lumafusion is not very well known yet. Pro to semi-pro, they are not using Lumafusion to do their editing. Sooner or later, if they knew about Prores is supported and there's more feature packed into Lumafusion with further updates, okay? Then the pros and semi-pros will say, hey, compared to what I have with my editing software, Lumafusion is great bang for the bucks. Learn this first and you are a step ahead of other people. That's the reason why you want to know about Prores, okay? For most of us out there, we don't need it, but some of us might need it. It's good to know, okay? That right now, the software, the app that I'm using is future-proof, and that's the point I want to get to you guys, okay? If you want to go learn the program now, and in the future, it's not obsolete, okay? It's still valid in the future. And that's the point I want to address to you guys. My name is Travis Chow, I'm a TimelapseNuts. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you find the content I supply to you is valuable. There's a few notes, there's 8 in here that Luma Touch has come up with. I'm going to read it out for you guys. If you want to work with Prores, this is what you have to deal with, okay? Just be careful, okay? Just read this first, okay? Before you thinking, hey, Prores doesn't work for me. It's just relatively new, okay? So if you guys working on Prores, make sure you have this in mind. Okay, first one, if you export a project archive of a project with Prores media, make sure you use the full original media option to back up the project. When you do your backup, right, it's gonna take a lot of file. So they recommend you use the full media, otherwise you might lose some of the stuff. Okay, it will re-encode to H.264. Okay, it's a compressed medium. Okay, media or file. Okay, so make sure you back up the full Prores media. Okay. Note, okay, that video quality has no effect on Prores export and will be hidden when Prores codecs are selected in future update. Okay, so that's good news. They think about this long term already. Okay. Third point, if you try and export project with Prores media onto a device that doesn't support Prores, the import may crash, or you may simply have clips that play audio but not video on your timeline. In the future, we will add additional options for exporting to non-Prores devices. Okay, so they know it might crash. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, the fourth point, Prores media use large amount of storage. Please make sure you use plenty of space available on your iPad Pro to work with Prores media using an external SSD drive with external drive editing turn on can be helpful. So they know if you're using Prores, you're gonna consume a lot of data. Okay, so be prepared. Okay, only 5 of you guys out there are needing Prores, but make sure you have plenty of storage on your device. Get an iPad Pro 1 TB, 500 GB. Want to use Prores and you're gonna want to grade. Right? Prores media is very new feature and may present issue with certain media, so use with caution. Right now, Luma Touch is still testing the Prores file on the Lumafusion. Wait, get to know this first, be prepared, but in the future, when we have the right iPad, when we update our current iPad, the Air to an Air Pro in the future, we might want to think about this, okay? But learn about this first. Okay, the fifth point right now. If we have found issue where certain media in certain combination on a timeline, the preview doesn't update properly after an edit. When opening the clip editor or when leaving and returning to Lumafusion, the incorrect frame will be shown in the preview. Simply step forward or backward or stop to resolve this within the clip media editor. We will work to resolve this issue in an upcoming update. Okay, fingers crossed. We currently don't support download of Prores media from Frame.io. Oh no! Frame.io is a great way of all the pros use it. Okay, put that way. But now it's been sold to Adobe. Okay, so I will do another video about Frame.io. Okay, we always download H.264 version. We will provide an option to download Prores media from Frame.io in an upcoming update. Woohoo! Yes! Woohoo! The last point here, reverse media is transcoded into H.264. This will be fixed in a later update. Okay, so right now it's still relatively new with Luma Touch. They're still testing it out. But for us as an editor, thinking long term of going a pro or semi-pro, certainly Prores, if you can afford the memory, okay, definitely it's give you more leverage, so you can play with the clip more. But for most of us, we don't need it right now. Most of us don't need it right now. I might need it. My camera is supported, but I need to buy a lot of hardware to fix into the GH4 that's filming me right now. Okay, but I need to have additional hardware, okay, to do ProRes. But for most of you guys out there, don't need to. Okay. My name is Michelle. I'm a TimelapseNuts. I hope that news from Luma Touch I can supply to you is valuable for you. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you find the content I supply to you is valuable. Also, check out my playlist. There's a lot of great content there for you to check it out. Okay, I'll see you next time with another video. Bye.